Alright, now the weather's gotten better and the police are out. What I'm doing now is thinking about starting a vlog where I record, I don't know, not long, like here's what I'm deciding to do and this is how it's gonna happen kind of thing, kind of like an update. I think I'm 8 or 9 days away from a Georgia meetup where the more famous, a couple of the more famous YouTubers are going to be out, and there's a determination right there. I need that determination. I wonder if I could stop and borrow it from her. But a couple of the YouTubers are going to be meeting up in Georgia, east of Atlanta, looks like. I'm going to take off when I can, ride over there and hang out with them. I work 7 days a week, but the federal government mandates that I have to take a 34-hour break in that week. So I'm going to take part of my break and ride over to Atlanta. It's just a short little 3.5-hour ride, 4 hours probably out to where they're at, from where I live. Meet up with the guys and tell them how these young fellas has inspired an old guy to get out and do some videos. I got the best property to do videos on, some of the best property to do videos on. It's very low traffic, real good roads, and anyhow, good equipment. So I wanted to show that and exhibit that. So I'm gonna go to the Smokeout and hang out with the kids, and then a month from then, in June, it's actually 3 weeks later, I'm gonna go to Rockingham, North Carolina and hang out at the Smokeout. Now the Smokeout is a very special thing. The Smokeout is a bike rally, but it's not for everybody, but there's some very special things there. Now here's what the special things are. You're gonna see BSAs, Triumphs, the English bikes, the Jap bikes, the Harleys, the rare Harleys, the hat together 750s, rigids, lots of rigids, lots of narrow tanks, lots of high tanks, lots of ape hangers, that kind of stuff, rat rods, and the people that belong to those bikes. And it's a ride-in kind of deal where you probably, this was based off of about 5 years ago when I was there last, maybe 6 years. The trailer guys were kind of frowned upon, and a lot of them would park their bikes out or not their bikes, but their trailers at their hotel, which could be up 40, 50, 60 miles away. And then they would ride in to the show from there, or to the bike rally from there. And then there's camping on the grounds. If I go, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sleep on the ground one night. I know that don't sound too glamorous, but it's too big a party not to miss. I mean, why ride the 5 hours it's gonna take to get over there and then go sleep in a hotel room when you can hang out and lounge around with cool people in the woods? That don't sound right. But I'm telling you, it's a good time. And anybody ever had a bucket list of things to do as a biker, this would be on my bucket list. I'm glad I got to check it off already. I didn't know what I was getting into when I went the first time. It was probably one of my closest to a true biker rally. Now the Bama Bike Rally usually held on the weekend of the Alabama-Tennessee game, right around Halloween. that's a big party too, but it's a biker party. This thing I'm going to, the patches and the affiliations will be there, the people who are wearing vests and stuff, but it's more kids building stuff out of their garages. And you know, the guy might have $500 on his pocket, and that might be his last $500. So I don't know how to explain it. It's I don't want to call it poverty culture, but they're proud to be who they are with what they got and don't owe nobody a dime and don't have to go to work. And there's a lot to be said about that. I personally, not that I want to get anybody in trouble, but I got friends that don't have jobs and don't want jobs. And they make it off of they make their money off the day people. And that's the night people's job, to take the day people's money. And you think I'm talking about gambling, you're probably right. But anyhow, I don't do that. I have a regular job, and I appreciate my boss letting me off today. This is kind of the way the car business is right now. They're probably in the middle of a year change, and then they're going to take off for 4th of July in a month or so, and then bang, it'll be back to full-blown 7 days a week again. So that's the way it is. This is a good Tuesday afternoon. Might be Wednesday, I can't. I work so many days I can't keep them straight, so when I get a chance to take a day off, I do. So anyhow, there's a 7-minute rant or talk. So we're here where we're going to be. That's probably 10 minutes from my house. We'll shut it down and bring it back up.